Welcome back. As Tom and I discussed earlier in the show, the Summit League men's basketball preseason poll was released today. We'll now throw it over to Elena Lanson, who is putting in her 2 cents on Summit League hoops and already the postseason.
Yeah, thanks, Kelly. Coaches always say the preseason polls don't matter and they don't pay attention to them. So let's touch on something they care deeply about, the NCAA tourney bids. So teams literally just started practice last week, but every year the hot topic ends in being the postseason. So is it too early to be talking about this? Some may say yes. I say no, as it's nearing 7 p.m. on October 4th. The Summit League has traditionally been a one-bid league on both sides, a 3 or 4 day season, you could say, with the Summit League tournament. And it's been the common discussion every March that with the talent the league has, the at-large bid is well-deserved. And when you look at last year and how far USD women went in the WNIT, there's no doubt that they should have been contenders for an at-large. They ran the table in the regular season to the tune of 14-0, lost 1 game on a Tuesday in March, and suddenly they're not up to par for the big dance. And as for the guys' side, it was very similar. The Yotes versus the Jacks on Championship Tuesday. Jacks win, so they go dancing. But this year, SDSU men have the talent returning, and they're picked number 1. The usual challenger, USD, still slated that number 2 spot with 1 first-place vote, but they don't have Matt Mooney. Plus, they're under new leadership with Todd Lee, still a proponent for the women's side, most likely deserving an at-large bid come March. But for the men, I need another team that SDSU to sell me and, just prove that the Summit League is a too big lead for the guys. And bulletin board material, maybe, but for now, that's my 2 cents.
All right, thank you so much, Elena. I could talk about this topic all day, but we don't have time for that. Anyways, really quick before we go, let's chat about our live broadcast schedule for the week. Tomorrow we are live for high school football here on at Sioux Falls O'Gorman. That kicks off at 7. Then, of course, Varsity Sports Live that night at 10:30 to go over all the prep football action from around the Dakotas. Then on to Saturday, hockey's back on Midco SN. North Dakota's exhibition matchup against Manitoba is slated for a 7 p.m. puck drop. We'll have a preview of that game tomorrow on the show. Also at 6 p.m. over on Midco SN2, live FCS football, Indiana State at South Dakota State. The Jacks are back at home, looking to bounce back after a hard-fought Dakota Marker loss a week ago. So we'll dive a little deeper into what to expect in that game tomorrow on MST as well. Finally, Sunday, live volleyball from the Betty in Grand Forks. Denver visits North Dakota for a Summit League tilt. First serve is set for 2 p.m. In the meantime, don't forget to follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. We'll keep you up to speed on all these sports happenings from around the region. Well, that is all the time we have for tonight, but thank you so much for watching. We'll see you right back here tomorrow on Midco Sports Tonight.